It is super important to be self-sufficient. Super important, okay? But listen, it's your girl Trapp. We're gonna hop right into this video. It is super important to remain self-sufficient. It is super important to be self-sufficient. Okay? What does Trapp mean by that? I mean, it is super important to be able to rely on yourself. It is super important to be independent. Man, woman, period. It is important to be independent. Why is it important to be independent? Why is it important to be independent? It is important to be independent because nobody could take advantage of you. Nobody could treat you any which kind of way. Nobody. It is very important to be self-sufficient. Okay? Very important to be self-sufficient. All right. Now, what do I mean? What sparks this thought? What sparks this thought? So what stumbled upon me is the fact that a lot of us are choosing to pair up with the wrong people for the sake of survival. First of all, we need to get out of the survival mindset. The survival mindset will not take you anywhere. The survival mindset will keep you fucking trapped and will keep you bondage and will keep you in cycles that will never ever help your life. You understand me? That's number one. It's important. Okay? And when people are moving in survival mode rather than just living, rather than just doing things from ease, rather than just doing things from peace, they are allowing themselves, once again, to be trapped rather than flow. Now, let me give examples. There's people out here, right? I know we all got to start somewhere no matter where we come from in life. Some of us come from, you know, situations where we the first to break a generational curse. We the first to go to college. We the first to own a business. We the first to get married. We the first to graduate even high school. We the first to do this. We the first to do that in society, right? Yes, we're breaking them, right? We're the first. And so when you are the first, you now have to start being the first to make all the right steps in society. Build credit, save money, invest money, find a beautiful mate. First get married, find a beautiful mate, a loving mate. Obviously, it's not just on the surface. ECT, okay? The first to do it, right? So that means we got to build from scratch. Some of us, right? Some of us are fortunate that we don't have to build from scratch. We come from families that we've seen it before. We know how it's done. It gets done. You understand? But I'm speaking on the people who are breaking generational curses now. Okay? What is a generational curse? It's just a repetitive behavior that's in the bloodline. Okay? But I'm going to save that for another video. So yes, you're the first to do it. So because you're the first to do it, you might be coming from a situation that feels survival instinct. What you gonna do? We all was born here on this planet, okay? I don't care where you was born, all right? We all was born here, and when we came into this world, we all got a number that tells the government of wherever you live, who you are, where you're from, where you're born, what you're doing, what you've accomplished, when you died. We all got it, okay? We all have it. And that is a social security number, okay? And with that being said, as you are building, you are using your survival mode to allow you to link up with people who can't even help your life. You are using your social. You are using your name to just go ahead and give this and give that and give this and give that. Next thing you know, you in bind because you done paired up with the wrong motherfucking people. Okay? Now, if they helped you, that's a different story. But if you're using your name to help another individual, okay, That is a risk that you take. Just like the person helping you, that's the risk that they take. Okay? And the last thing you should be doing in life is putting your important name, linking your name and your social security with people who are unreliable, people who just can't even live the norm life. They can't even live the norm. House, car. They can't even do the norm. And I'm not talking about mansion either. I'm talking about regular, schmegular, degular. Understand? The norm. You're in so much of survival mode that you allow yourself to link up with people. Link your name with people who cannot help you break the curse. That's scary. It is important to be self-sufficient, independent. You can build your own credit on your own. You can get your own house on your own. You don't need to put your name in a motherfucking bucket of people who can't help you break the curse. You're going backwards. How to be independent. How to be self-sufficient. Stop trying to squander. Stop trying to figure out how. Stop trying to get out of survival mode. And understand what it is that you can do for yourself. Ask yourself, what can I do for myself? Start. Just start. And I get it. When we're doing things the right way, it takes longer. Okay? It takes longer. But at least you're safe. When you're doing things the wrong way, you gotta live in paranoia. You gotta hope that the people you doing this with could understand what you're doing. Is a whole bunch of unnecessary strain and stress when you live in survival mode. Be self-sufficient. Build on your own. It's possible. And there's no excuse, because I'm somebody that built on her own. I'm a woman. I'm somebody that built on her own. So I know what I'm talking about. I've lived in survival mode where I understood, let me try to do this with this one. Let me try to do this with that one. Let me try. And it never worked. It never worked. It never worked. It was always crazy. It was always chaotic. It was crazy as fuck. They were liabilities. Until I started to say, Trapp, what could you do for yourself? What can you get done for yourself? And I started to work with myself. I started to work with trusted, reliable people. And let me tell you who them trusted, reliable people are. JP Morgan, Chase, yeah, Capital One. Okay? All right? Rather than people who have no experience or built any trust or know how to build any trust. They credit shot. They done broke everybody that they done came across and promised, landlords, credit companies, every damn thing that they done come across, they done destroyed. They burnt the bridge because they thought of what could they get through now, rather than being thankful, having gratitude, and making sure to live happily, be self-sufficient, and keep their word with whatever it is that they were doing in life. And when you're in survival mode, those are the people you start to try to trust. And when you get burnt, you're pissed off every time. It's important to be self-sufficient. It is very important to be self-sufficient. It is very important to be self-sufficient. But I don't know how I'm going to start. Just get up and start. There's plenty of, everything that we need is out here. Everything that we need is out here. Shelter. Building credit. Food. clothes, money, everything that we need right now is out here right now in this world. It's out there. You just got to go get it. And you can't be upset that you got to go get it. You cannot. And this is where faith comes in. Faith. How can you be self-sufficient? Faith in yourself, in your abilities, in your capabilities. Stop living in survival mode. Stop living in survival mode. You will never win in survival mode. You can avoid so many mistakes when you're not living in survival mode. You're willing to trust just anybody with your assets, with what it is you're trying to build. That is survival mode. Are they reliable? Heck, now you even know they're not reliable. And yet and still, those are the people you're choosing to trust. I know JP Morgan is more reliable. Okay? Okay? I know that. Build your goddamn credit. Fix yourself. Keep every promise that you promised that you was going to make. Be self-sufficient. There's ways to get that done. Be self-sufficient. Take your mind off survival. The people that can't do nothing for your life, if you ask me, losers, and just start to live. Live. There's millions of good, reliable people out here in this world that can help your situation because they see that you're helping yourself. And when you believe in yourself, guess what? Other people believe in you too. Remember that. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I love you. I'm gonna catch you in the next video, okay? Peace.